I am beyond excited today because finally, it's been sneak peeked, it's been shown, I can talk about it. I have had the Odens Ice Crystal eyeshadow palette in my possession for a month. Yes, a month. And I've not been able to say anything about it. I've not been able to make any content about it. But finally, I'm sitting down today. I'm going to be doing 2 looks with this eyeshadow palette. I'm going to be giving you the scoop, the tea, the goss. I have now officially got a discount code with Odens Eye as well, which is code Caitlin. So if this palette does take your fancy, I will leave it linked down below with my link and my code for you guys, which is incredible. I've been working with Odens Eye for about a year now, and I finally got a code, which is so exciting. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. So thank you so much. But just before we jump into this video, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm trying so hard to hit 7,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and with your help, I may be able to do that. That's my little Christmas present to myself. I do a lot of reviews, a lot of bright, fun, colourful makeup looks, a lot of project panning, get ready with me's. I share real life behind the scenes, unfiltered, because life is not sunshine and rainbows all the time, and it's very important to know that. But I'm gonna shut up because no one cares about that. Everyone cares about the eyeshadow palette. So this is what this palette looks like inside. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this palette, I was like, is this very Christmassy? But the more I look at it, the more I swatch it, I think, oh my god, yes it is. This is an icy dream. Ice Crystal is the perfect name for this palette. It is very, very white based, but it is so glistening. Some of the shimmers we're going to swatch in a moment are spectacular. And I think that this is a Christmas palette that we've never seen before. And I love it. Now, I know that a few people are going to be a little bit disappointed because this is the same size and layout of the Eternal Twilight palette that came out last year. And a big complaint about this palette was the layout, how it was so big, how it was too big. This is the same layout as this palette, so please just be aware of that. If you didn't like the layout of this, maybe stay clear of this one, but I mean, I've really started to fall in love with this palette recently, I'm not gonna lie, so I don't know, I just want to lay it out there. So of course I am gonna do some swatches. If you want to just jump into the eyeshadow looks, I will leave a timestamp on screen now. I will be doing 2 separate looks, but that is a little bit later on in the video. I want to get my fingers in here first of all. I want to see the shimmer and the shine because, spoiler alert, I have actually swatched this for a TikTok and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So normally I don't even touch palettes before I start to film, but I mean, I couldn't resist. As I said, I've had this for a month. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is do this half first, down my arm, wipe it off, then do this half. So let's start with Ice Shard. This is such a high shine, icy white, almost like glistening, piecey, sparkly, beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous shade. Next we have Golden Icicle, which is a yellow pastel. Then we have this shade, Mint Frost. That is so gorgeous. You cannot say otherwise. And then we have Cocoa Dust, which is more of a deep, like, grey. I really like the inclusion of greys in this palette. It was something that was a little bit like, oh, to me, but it makes so much sense with a pastel palette. Like, you don't really want to deepen out pastels with a black. You kind of need something a bit softer. And so these greys are really, really good for that. So let's... Are you kidding me? Look at that. Oh, wow. I have to use this shade today because that is so high shine and beautiful. Oh my gosh. Pastel yellow, very pigmented. Now do keep in mind these are pastels, so they're probably not going to be the most like intense, crazy, wham pam shades, but still, like, that is really, really good. This shade Mint Frost is like a topper shade, so it's not got much of a base to it, but it's got the most intense like mint sparkles in there. Oh my god. And then we have Cocoa Dust, which is the slightly browny grey. And that is that shade there. So far, so good. Very pigmented, very intense. Love it. So next we have Snow Veil, which is a pure white. Then Moonstone Gleam. That is stunning as well. I feel like they've upped the shimmer quality in this palette. I feel like this palette is very much like intense texture and just fun duochromes. Like, they're not chunky shimmers. They're very smooth, just intense, beautiful shades. Frozen Lake is the pastel blue, and then Starfall Snow is a deeper, almost like purple to grey shade. Okay, so we have the white there. Pretty, pretty. Then this shimmer I'm excited about. Oh, look at that. It is just so smooth and sparkly, and it's almost like a wet feeling shimmer. It is so beautiful. Look at that. I'm seeing such a vibrant yellow shift. Oh, the blue matte. Beautiful. Stunning. And I do only go in once with these swatches. I might go over it just to smooth it out, but it is just one dip in, and that is what we're looking like. And then finally Starfall Snow, which is the kind of cool toned lavender purpley shade. Really pretty. Stunning. Oh, stunning. Okay, the last row for this little section, we have Moonlight, which is a light pinky purple. Then we have Amber Flame, which is a kind of pastel orange. Celestial Frost, which seems to be a bright white with a slight pink reflect. And then Peach Glow is a peachy matte. So let's go. We have, oh, that pink shift is quite intense, actually. I wasn't expecting to be that intense. We have the orange. That's slightly less pigmented, but for a pastel palette, I'm not complaining. Then we have, oh no, Celestial Frost is this one. So that pink reflect is definitely there. That's so pretty. This almost doesn't have a base to it either. It's just like the most beautiful, like white and pink shimmery bits. And then Peach Glow is here. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that first half. The quality is stunning. Like, the quality of this palette, they've definitely upped the quality from the past few palettes. I feel like with the Alva collection, there was 4 palettes that came out. All of those palettes seem to be different qualities, but this is the good, amazing 10 out of 10 Odens eye quality that I know and love. I'd expect nothing less from a holiday Christmas palette. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe them off. Oh, I'm sorry. I love you so much. And I'm gonna do the second half. I wanted to give all of these shades a full, like, arm width swatch, just because we can really see the shades and the shifts if we do that. Okay, let's move on to this second half of the palette. Glacial Mist. I'm so excited. I'm going to be using this one 100%. That's like a mint, icy, kind of bluey, greeny shade. Stunning. Frozen Opal is a purple to pink shimmer. Blush Quartz is a mauvey, cool tone, dusty pink. And then Obsidian Gleam. This is very interesting. This is like a shimmer black, which again, very excited about. Boom. For pastels, these are so intense. Like, that's crazy. Oh, and again, just so shimmery and so smooth. Beautiful. And that is the purple. What's that called? Blush Quartz. Stun. And then Obsidian Gleam. I think I want to use this as a like winged eyeliner or something. The fallout will be crazy because it's a shimmer black, but that's cute. That's cute. I'm so excited. Okay, next we have like, it looks like a chartreusey yellowy green shade, which I love. This is Prism Shine. Next we have Amethyst, which is a bright purple. Arctic Twilight, which is another purple shade, and then Winter Nights, which is a cool toned, again, kind of browny grey shade. So let's swatch these. Oh, that's stunning. that almost has some blue. Yeah, it has some blueness to it, some blue shine. That's gorgeous. Then the purple. That went on so smoothly. Did you see that? Oh my gosh. Arctic Twilight, let's go. Oh my goodness. That's a purple with some blue flecks in there. And then Winter Night. Boom, that goes there. Very stunning. Very pretty. Again, I have no complaints about the quality of this palette whatsoever so far. Obviously, I've not used it on my eyes yet. That's when the real test will come in, but I'm happy. I'm happy. Then we have Sunset Ice, which is a bright yellow. This is so stunning. Then this is like a marbled shade. This is the only marbled shade in the palette. This is Emerald Mist, and it's like a green to gold. Oh, stop it. Midnight Sapphire is a slightly deeper blue, and then Aurora Shadow is a slightly lighter, steely grey shimmer. Okay, last of the swatches. Let's go. The yellow. Very vibrant. Look at that. This I'm intrigued about. Oh, that is so smooth. That again is like a wet. You can see that. It's green and then it's orangey yellow. Wow. 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 Stunning. The blue. Wonderful. And then Aurora Shadow is the final shade. Boom. That is this palette. This half. The second half of the palette. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I'm really, really impressed with all of those swatches. I don't think there was any shade that swatched a little bit bleh. Every single shade for me was top notch. So I'm so excited to put this on my eyes. I'm going to be doing 2 looks, like I said. So straight away when I got this palette, these 2 like minty shades jumped out at me. So I think my first look is going to be kind of minty. And then honestly, I don't really know what I'm going to do for the second look, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. So let's go. Let's take these lashes off. Up. Little bug eyes has come out. Oh, also, sorry, very quickly. Thank you so much, Odens Eye. I have been using this, so it's a little bit dirty. They sent me a little tote bag. I can't even fit it in frame, but how cute is that? A little tote bag. How sweet! I've been using it for my Aldi shops, so thank you so much, Odens Eye. That is so cute. Okay, now let's jump into the eye look. Okay, so I've just zoomed you in a tiny little bit, and like I said, I want my first look to be a kind of minty teal shade. I have just primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and so let's go. I'm going to go in first with Snow Veil, which is the bright white. And I'm going to use this to set my lid, but also just to kind of create a bit of a base for these pastel shades. I always like to set my lid with a eyeshadow, just like a nude eyeshadow or a white eyeshadow. I just find that it makes everything else blend a little bit easier, but it is definitely personal preference. But I'm using this not only to set my lid, but also to make a bit of a base for these pastel shades, just to kind of make them pop a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Glacial Mist, which is this tealy minty shade, and we'll see how pigmented this is. Let's go. I am expecting, because these are pastels, to just kind of have to build them up a little bit. But I mean, I'm not complaining at that. I think any pastel will have to be built up a little bit, but I mean, you can see I've definitely got colour on my eyes. I think pastels must be some of the hardest shades to make, just because you need that really good balance between like a white base but also colour as well. And I mean, that looks so vibrant on my eye. Look at that. And I am going to cover the whole lid with this as well. And I'm also going to bring it down onto the lower lash line. I just want to cover my eye in this shade. It is so stunning. And this is what I mean by like an unexpected Christmas palette, because it's so icy and like white and shimmery and stuff like that. Like at first I didn't quite get it, but now it's definitely Christmassy and like wintry. even if it's not the stereotypical winter color story. And of course, I'm just gonna catch up this other eye. I would like to see this palette on a deeper skin tone, just because it is very white based, and I would like to see if it looks ashy in any way. Obviously, I'm not the expert of deep skin tones when it comes to makeup and things like that. I am a very pasty white ghost at the best of times, so I would be very, very interested to see that. If you do have a deep skin tone, let me know down below. Do you think this is a palette that you would be able to use? So I mean, this shade in particular, like, that's a white base. Look at that. My eyes have never looked so bright. Okay, look at that. Whoa, okay. So now I'm gonna go in. You know what? I actually want to swatch these two shades next to each other. So Cocoa Dust and Winter Night. They do look quite similar. Okay, one's definitely lighter than the other. So this is Cocoa Dust, and then this is Winter Night. Okay, no, they are different. Okay, I just saw them in the pan and I was like, but no, they are definitely different. Good to know. Good to know. I'm gonna go in with Cocoa Dust, I think. I want to keep this very, like, smoky and almost, like, grayscale. I know, obviously, a bright mint isn't grayscale, but, like, I was gonna use, like, one of these blues in the middle, but I just want it to be, like, icy. So I'm gonna skip that middle shade and just go straight into Cocoa Dust. And I'm gonna pop that. Whoa. It's pigmented. I'm gonna pop it right on the outer corner. And I'm going to blend it through the crease very, very lightly. And down halfway on the lower lash line. Oh yeah, you see that? It's just kind of smoky and icy. And that's what I want. I feel like adding a blue in between would just throw the whole vibe off. I don't really have very many greys in my collection. It's something that I've noticed when duping out palettes and things like that. I don't really have that many greys. So now, I mean, I do have this, which is definitely a grey. I don't have very many pastels either, to be fair. So I think this is a great palette for me because I just don't really have anything like this. And with the makeup market right now, that is a really, really special thing because everything is coming out all the time. So to say that you don't have anything like this in your collection is pretty impressive. Okay, I'm just going to catch up the other eye. Just blend that grey. I remember buying the Colourpop, what was it, Mint to Be palette. And I ordered it years ago and it arrived at my apartment from hell and it got stolen in the mailroom. Of course it did. And ever since then, I've been like, oh, I really want like a true mint look. And here I am, my dreams are coming true like 3 years later. I might just go in slightly with this deeper grey. This is Winter Night, just because I want a little bit more depth. Just a teeny bit. Like a little dusting right on the outer corner. Just to add the slightest bit of depth again. I am a sucker for a bit of depth, not gonna lie. Okay. Cute. Very nice. Everything's blended perfectly. No complaints so far. Now I'm going to go with this shade. I'm so excited. This is Mint Frost. This from the swatch didn't have much of a base to it. That's why I put the mint down on the eyes first. But I'm so excited for this. Okay, and I'm just going to pop that. Oh my goodness. That is stunning. That is so shimmery and glistening and beautiful. Oh yeah, I'm in love. I'm in love. I love it. I really love shades that don't have much base, but are just intense, shimmery, vibrant shades. And oh, look at that. Wow. I love. I did get a little bit of fallout from that, so I'm gonna try and just wipe that off as best as I can. Cute. Okay, now I think I want to put, this could be a big mistake, Obsidian Gleam as a eyeliner. This could be a bad idea. This could be a really bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. I want to do it. So I'm gonna, okay. I'm gonna take a teeny tiny brush. It's the fallout I'm most worried about. Okay, so on the lash line, it's done well. I'm gonna dust off all of the excess, and then I'm gonna brave it. I'm gonna do a wing. Going pretty well so far. Okay, there's not as much fallout as I was genuinely expecting. Like there's pretty much none. I don't know if that's just me being very, very careful or if that's just the shade, because I was being very, very careful there. But oh my god, look at that shine and shimmer. Oh, how am I going to take this off to do my next look? I don't know. Oh god, I think that's stunning. I'm obsessed. I can't even lie to you right now. I feel so good in this makeup look. I just feel like, ooh, you know, I just feel so good. I don't think I've ever done a look with these like minty colours before, and I love them so much. I think they look so good on me, if I do say so myself. Oh my god, how am I going to take this look off? I have to film another look with this, and I don't want to. I just want to keep this look on because it is so stunning. I don't repeat looks very often, but I think I'm going to have to repeat this look about 50 times because, oh my god, I love it so much. I don't want to take it off. I did put Colourpop, what's this? Icebreaker on the inner part of the waterline, and then I just put a black on the outer part just to kind of deepen that wing effect a little bit, and oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I don't want to take it off. Okay, I'm gonna take some pictures for Instagram. I'm gonna take this look off. I don't want to. And then we're gonna do another look, but I want to do like a bit more of a saturated look. This is definitely very like smoky, cool toned. You know, we're going out on Christmas morning and there's snow on the ground. I want to do something a bit more saturated, a bit more poppy, a bit more fun. So, I mean, this is fun. Oh, I'm stalling. Can you tell? I love this so much. Okay, Caitlin, big girl pants on. We gotta say goodbye though. Okay, the look's off. RIP. I've taken pictures and I've primed again with my Urban Decay primer potion. You can see the slightest bit of green still, but that's okay. We're gonna cover that up. I have just like kind of low-key planned my next look, and I am quite excited about it actually. So let's go. Oh, that teal look will always be in my heart though. That like minty, I will have to recreate that at some point. So once again, I'm going to go in with Snow Veil just to set. As I said before, I do like to set the lid, and I do like to just make sure that everything is set, because sometimes it can get a little bit patchy, I find, if you don't set the lid, because the eyeshadows kind of stick to that primer. But if you just set it, it just makes a nice kind of smooth base for your blends. Normally I do set with just a normal skin colour shade, but a white works as well, especially for pastels. Okay, and I do have some like green glitter fallout on my face, but that's okay. We're gonna look past that. So I'm gonna go in first with Amethyst, I think, which is this purple. Now I have just taken an eye makeup look off, so I'm really hoping that my eyes don't start leaking. That has a lot of fallout. Look at that. Okay. And I'm going to start popping that on the outer corner. Caitlin, come on, get with it. And that's pretty pigmented. I'm liking it. I'm going to start blending. And I'm only going to come in about halfway into the crease, I think. I do like a cool tone purple, you know. I used to be a purple hater, but now I can get down with a cool tone purple. I am going to wing it out just a little bit. And for me, a little bit means a hell of a lot. As I said, we're going for a little bit more punchy today. I say today, this like 10 minutes. I'm going for a little bit more punchy. When I get a new eyeshadow palette to review, I always want to do 2 different styles of looks just to share with you guys, you know, all the different things that you can do with it. So yeah, here we go. And then, of course, I will catch up on the other side. I might end up deepening this with one of the greys, maybe the deep grey. Just because, again, I do love a bit of depth. I'm not gonna lie, I do love a bit of depth. Yeah, I definitely should have done this colour story the other way around. My colour theory was a little bit off there, but you know what? We're fine. I might have to change plans a little bit. And again, I'm just gonna wing that out. Just a teeny tiny bit. Okay, we are winged out. We're looking good. I was going to go in with Frozen Lake next. And then into Golden Icicle. Will they go? I think so. You know what? Live life on the edge. Let's do it. Let's just try it. And if it doesn't work, it's okay. So this shade is next. Frozen Lake. Let's go. And I'm going to start blending that out. Ooh, with the purple, and I'm bringing it in a little bit more into the crease. That's pretty, and I'm blending it out, winging it out. This is going to be a little bit more dramatic than I thought it would be, but you know what? We love that. I think I probably should have started with a blue, like a deep blue. Well, as deep as you can with this palette, maybe this blue, and then blended it out with maybe this, and then gone in with yellow. But you know what? Colour theory is not colour theorying today. So I'm just going to do whatever. I'm just going to do whatever feels good and whatever I think I should do. Okay, it's looking good so far, I think. Yeah, we got the blue on. Okay, and now I could ruin it all with this yellow. We shall see. Everyone pray, everyone hope for the best. Oh, it's kind of turning it green. Okay. Hey, I'm just here for the ride, you know? I'm just vibing. That's interesting. Okay. I kind of like it. Not what I was expecting at all. Was not expecting the blue to turn green. Maybe I should have. Again, as I said, colour theory is not colour theorying for me today. I think I'm going to just pack it on the lid as well. Why not? Why not? I think what I like about these kind of colour stories, especially pastels, is you can literally just throw anything on and it's going to look good. I think with pastels, there's a lot more room for creativity and there's a lot more room to just go like, you know what, I'm just going to throw something on and hope for the best. I feel like with like deep shades, it's really difficult to do that. But like as I've just done with this look, like this is so pretty. I was not expecting it to come out like this. But I think with pastels, you can just have that like creative freedom a little bit. And I mean, I love that. I've been stuck in a box for so long with my makeup, I feel like, and this is just like fun. And I think I'm going to pop a little bit on the lower lash line too, just a little bit of that yellow, just to blend everything together. And I might put a bit of the blue as well in the middle of them. This is fun. I'm having so much fun. I'm going to pop the blue there. I might just pop the blue on a little bit over the top just to try and get it looking a little bit more blue over green. I do like how it's kind of gone green, but I'm just gonna put a hint more blue on. Just a smidgen. I feel like an exotic bird. I feel like some kind of bird that you definitely don't see in England. I feel cool. I was worried about this look, but no, I'm feeling it. Oh, I'm feeling it. Look at this. Cute. Okay, shimmers. Let's go. I kind of feel like this one would do really well, the marbled one. Oh yeah, that could go pretty nicely. I think I want to do like a gradient of shimmers though. So I think I want to start with maybe Starfall Snow, which is like a cool tone purple shade. No, is that too cool tone? Maybe Moonlight. Yeah, Moonlight, definitely. Okay, so Moonlight is going to go on the outer part of this look. I'm just going to throw things on and hope for the best. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Emerald Mist, which is this shade, this like marbled shade. I'm going to pop that on the middle. Oh, is that too warm though? Ooh. No, I don't think so. It's got a very like orangey reflect, which I'm a little bit like about, just for this look in particular. But I guess it does go with the yellow. So you know what? Whatever. And then I'm going to go with Eyeshadow, I think. This is like a really beautiful icy shade. And I'm going to pop that right on the inner part of the lid. You know what? I think I kind of want something more punchy. Maybe like Prism. What's this? Prism Shine. I don't know. I'm just going for it and hoping for the best. I'm just going to throw anything on and see. Again, I love just like winging it. Just being like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to try my best and come up with something. It's fun. Like, not having a plan is really fun and I really like it. Ooh, okay. I'm feeling good. I think I do prefer the first look. What is that? Just got a bit of like some kind of eyeshadow on me. That's nice. I dread to look at my fallout right now, but I'll deal with that later. I'll deal with that later. I feel like a weird peacock or parrot or something. I'm feeling it. I quite like it. I didn't think I would like it, but you know what? I do. Love it. Okay, let me put lashes on. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, lashes always make things so much better. So, yeah. Let me see. I love this look too. Oh my god. I've never used a palette where I've just like thrown together a look and just like really, really loved it and been so excited. I feel like petrol almost, like a weird mix between a parrot and like petrol, and I just really, really enjoy it. I think this look is so much fun and I'm so excited that I've finally been able to share this palette with you guys. I've been wanting to use it for so long. I am still filming like a week early because I can't keep it to myself anymore. So I'm so unbelievably excited about this palette. Don't forget, I do have a discount code now, which is code Caitlin. Like, I'm baffled that I have a discount code with Oden's Eye now. Like, what an amazing achievement, and I couldn't do it without you guys. What is your favorite look that I've done today? Would you like me to do more looks? I think I could do like a really like warm tone look. I feel like both of these looks have been quite cool tone, but I do love a cool tone. That is just my comfort zone. So if you would like me to do more of maybe like a warm tone look, then definitely let me know. I might incorporate this in a get ready with me, talking about anything. I yabber on about so much here on my channel, so I'm sure this will be making an appearance again soon. What do you think of this palette? Now that we've done all the swatches, we've done 2 looks, what do you think? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below because I would love to hear them. I know that this palette might be a little bit like, some people might love it, some people might hate it, especially because of the size, but I can say with my whole heart, this quality is genuinely really, really good, and I've loved both of the looks that I've made with this. Will you be recreating them? Let me know all your thoughts. I'm just such a happy bunny today. I'm so happy. I'm gonna go now for a shower and I am gonna be on the West End tomorrow. It's gonna be a crazy, crazy, crazy one. The show that I've choreographed is going on the West End tomorrow. And so this is the last thing that I'm filming before that. So like, what is going on? What is my life? I have pre-filmed a week in advance because obviously I'm going to be in London. So I hope you do enjoy the videos to come. I feel like I'm saying goodbye to you all. I will see you in a week. You will see me tomorrow. I upload every single day. And I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, like and subscribe. Give me a comment. Give me a hype as well. YouTube loves a hype nowadays. They keep throwing hurdles at me, but you know what? We're going to overcome them together. I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.